You ever just look at a dirty dish and think, "You again?" Or glance at a dusty shelf and feel like it's judging you? Well, if you're over 60 and living on your own, let me tell you something, you're not lazy. You're strategic. And today we're going to make cleaning your home feel less like a wrestling match and more like a sneaky little win. Because here's the deal. Cleaning doesn't have to mean breaking your back or feeling worn out. There are smarter, gentler, even kind of clever ways to keep your home fresh without using up all your energy. And yes, some of them are so simple you'll wonder why no one told you sooner. I'm not going to sell you a miracle mop or some weird TikTok product. This is about everyday wisdom, shaped by real medical insights and real stories from folks just like you. We're talking energy-saving, joint-friendly, no-fuss ways to keep your space safe and pleasant, especially if you're living with arthritis, back pain, or just don't move as quick as you used to. So if you've ever thought there has to be an easier way to do this, you're in the right place. Let's jump into these 10 cleaning tricks that make life simpler, safer, and, dare I say it, a bit more fun. First up, rinsing your dishes right away. I know it sounds obvious, but let's talk about the why. Because when that spaghetti sauce crusts onto your plate like cement, cleaning turns into a workout. And unless you're trying to build biceps with a Brillo pad, that's just unnecessary. Here's what works. Right after you eat, give dishes a quick rinse under warm water. Or even better, plop them into a little basin filled with soapy water. Doesn't have to be fancy. A plastic tub in the sink works fine. Margaret, she's 80, lives alone, big fan of herbal tea. Used to spend half an hour scrubbing dried oatmeal off bowls. Then she started soaking things right after eating. Now, she finishes cleaning in under 10 minutes. No scrubbing, no drama, just tea and peace. And if you're using a dishwasher, a quick wipe down with a damp cloth before loading will stop you from becoming the person who scrubs baked cheese off a plate 3 days later. It's not about being neat. It's about being kind to your hands. Now, let's talk about those giant cleaning bottles. You know the ones. Big, heavy, stiff spray nozzles that feel like a workout machine. Try this instead. Get small, lightweight bottles. Refill them with your favorite cleaner. Keep one in each major room. That way, if you spill something in the bathroom, you're not dragging a jug across the house. John, he's 72, has a bit of arthritis in his hands. Used to hate cleaning because squeezing those bottles hurt. Now he's got little spray bottles in the kitchen, bedroom, and even next to his recliner. He calls them his mini marines. And if you're really not feeling it that day, pre-moistened wipes. Boom. Clean countertop. No lifting, no spraying, no nonsense. Next up, dust. It always comes back. Like your neighbor's cat. Or that same commercial you've seen 37 times. But here's the trick. Microfiber cloths. These little wonders grab dust and hold onto it. Not like those old feather dusters that just push it around like they're playing tag. Helen, 78, also has arthritis. Says switching to microfiber cut her dusting time in half. Plus, she doesn't feel like she needs a nap afterwards. And if you've got high shelves, wrap the cloth around a broomstick, secure it with a rubber band, and boom! DIY extendable duster. No ladder climbing. No reaching like you're doing yoga. And here's a good one, baking soda. Yep, that little box you used to keep in the fridge is actually a superhero. Greasy stove? Sprinkle some on a damp sponge and wipe. Smelly fridge? Just leave an open box inside. Dirty grout? Make a paste with water, slap it on, and let it sit before wiping. Carpets smell musty? Sprinkle, wait, vacuum. Done. Grace, 75, does all her cleaning naturally now. Says she hasn't used a strong chemical in over a year. And her kitchen sparkles. Smells like nothing, which is exactly how a clean room should smell. Laundry time. If you're bending down to sort clothes from one giant basket, let's stop right there. That's a recipe for sore backs and pulled muscles. Get 3 baskets. One for whites, one for colors, one for delicates. Label them, or use different colors. When you undress, drop things straight into the right bin. Then, when laundry day rolls around, you're already sorted. Even better, use a rolling laundry cart. Raise it up so you're not bending. Grace, you met her earlier, swears by her cart. says it gave her back 20 minutes per load. And she still folds while watching her soap operas. And speaking of laundry carts, Josephine, 78, had arthritis in her wrists and dreaded hauling laundry. Now, she just rolls her cart to the washer and hums a little tune. No stress, no pain, just wheeled freedom. Here's another sneaky one, dust spray. Not just for shine. Some of these sprays repel dust. That means next time you wipe the shelf, it stays clean longer. Nancy, 70, used to dust every other day. Now, once a week. Tops. Says she has more time for crossword puzzles, and frankly, that sounds like a good trade to me. Now let's get to one of my personal favorites. Chunking. No, not the kind with soup. I mean breaking tasks into small pieces. Don't try to clean the whole house on Saturday. That's how we end up exhausted, sore, and wondering where our weekend went. Instead, pick one little task per day. Monday, wipe the counters. Tuesday, sweep the porch. Wednesday, clean the bathroom mirror. 10 minutes max. Arthur, 79, tried this. Says he hasn't felt overwhelmed in months. And the house is cleaner than ever. Same idea with trash. Don't walk across the house every time you want to toss a tissue. Get small bins in each room. Empty them all at once, maybe twice a week. No strain. No unnecessary trips. Rose, 78, says she used to hold on to trash until she had a reason to go to the kitchen. Now she just tosses it into the bin next to her chair. Says she feels tidier, and she takes out the trash on her own schedule. And here's the anchor tip. The one that holds it all together. Keep a steady routine. Not a strict one. Just a rhythm. A gentle daily habit that fits into your life. Charles, 73, does a bit each day. Light dusting Monday. Kitchen counters Tuesday. Vacuum Wednesday. Just 10 to 15 minutes. Says it keeps his home clean and his weekends free. That's the key. Little steps done often. Not only does it make your home safer and fresher, it also gives you a little momentum each day. A sense of progress. A win before lunch. And isn't that what we all want? To feel capable, independent, and in control of our space without exhausting ourselves. So let's wrap it up. Quick rinse those dishes. Transfer your cleaners into smaller bottles. Use microfiber for dusting. Let baking soda be your best friend. Sort your laundry the smart way. Roll instead of lift. Repel that dust. Clean in chunks. Spread out the trash bins. And stick with a routine that suits you. You don't need to clean harder. You just need to clean smarter. Now, I'd love to know, which of these tricks are you already doing? Which one are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments. Your tip might help someone else too. And hey, if this video gave you a smile, a spark, or even just a helpful nudge, go ahead and like it. Maybe even share it with a friend who could use an easier way to clean. And if you want more of this simple, practical, good-hearted advice for living well as we age, hit that subscribe button. Let's make this journey a little brighter together. You've got this.